in addition to that morning routine, because you don't wait to feel like it, you just make it a habit, you just do it. You can't wait to feel like it. You won't feel like it. You won't feel like waking up 10 minutes early. But what helps, in addition to just creating it as a habit and doing it because you know it works, is to know your why. Why do you do what you do? If you're in school, why do you show up? And as it says, if it's because you have to, well, you're not going to give it your best. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. There is an opportunity in every facet of your life, every day, every hour of your day, every minute of your day, every second of your day. You got to get up. You got to get there. And being the best version of yourself every day is your why. That's your why until you know your why. My why every day is I work 24 hours, as much of those 24 hours as I physically can, to reduce anxiety and depression amongst students in the United States. That's my why. And then my other one is that I have a real fire actually for student athletes, because we look at athletes, sports as leaders, and student athletes, when they are character and academically eligible for four-year universities, they can pave the way for everybody else. They can be leaders in a good sense. So I have a really good video. It's called Know Your Why, and it shows you the difference. I've shown this thing, I don't know, hundreds of times. And every time I show it, it hits me the same as the first time I seen it. And it's the difference between doing something because you're told to do it and you're just doing it, versus, oh, you're right, I can do it better. I can do it the way I know how. I can do it with my more energy. I can do it being myself. It's such a good video. All right. So these are the 3 questions that we're going to get to after the video. So here's the video. We'll come back to the questions. Know your why.
How do I know? And a lot of times when people hear the phrase, how do I know? The next thing they say is what? How do I know what? But the key really isn't to know what. The key is to know why. Because when you know your why, you have options on what your what can be. For instance, my why is to inspire people to walk in purpose. My what is stand-up comedy. My what is writing books. My what can be going out with some friends to eat. In fact, another what that has moved me towards my why is a web series that we have out now called Break Time. So every Wednesday at 3 o'clock, you should subscribe to the channel. We do a series called Break Time on YouTube. So 3 o'clock, we drop a new episode. One episode in particular, I'm about to show you a clip to. We were in Winston-Salem. So Break Time, this is how it works. I travel the country. I do stand-up comedy, probably an hour and a half at an event. And in the middle of my show, I'll just sit down and start talking to the audience. And funny just happens. Or I'll meet somebody who's really interesting. So I met this one guy, and he said that he teaches music at a school. I was like, all right, you teach music, can you sing? And then I'm just going to show you the clip. Check it. So you're a musical director.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
All right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Wow. That bro could sing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, what you give me the version is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick. If you know which version I'm talking about, just see if that exists. Let me see what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Right now I'm fine, was blind, but now I see. So here's the thing. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time I asked him to sing, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what has more impact because you're walking in or towards your purpose.
That gets me every time. And well, I will watch it another time, but don't watch the gentleman that's singing. Watch the people around him. This is what happens when we put our energy into whatever we're doing. When we don't put energy into it, it comes out okay. He was hitting the notes. You know, everyone's like, mm-hmm. But then as soon as his energy changed and he put himself into it and he knew what he was doing, I mean, why he was doing it, the whole energy in the room shifted. You get what I'm saying? And that's how we deserve to live our life. And I've been, I don't want to say lucky because it's been work, but for the most of my life, when I walk into a room, there's that good energy that I'm putting out. All right, not, you know, I have my days, but I don't let it be a day. I have my moments, right? And so I'm not perfect. I'm just saying that, and I'm not special like that. All right, it's a skill, and it's really just allowing yourself to be who you are. And when you're who you are, your natural energy will come out. I promise you. Okay, and you're cool. You're super cool. What are you talking about? The lies you be telling yourself, they're not true. Do the accurate thinking. If anyone else is trying to bring you down, they have issues. You get what I'm saying? So know your why. And until you know, like I give you my what my mantra is every day. 24 hours, do. Until you know exactly what it is, your why is, and your purpose is being the best version of yourself every day, working on your self-development every day, treating people with respect every day, living in gratitude every day, showing appreciation every day. Simple. It just requires a little bit of work and getting off the autopilot of nothing's going to work out. Oh, that's too much. I can't handle pain. It's a lie. Those are all lies. All right? So, good job on this section. You're amazing. You're like truly, and just an amazing person. That's what's up. Do this. Email me or work in a group at home or wherever you're at. Come on, let's do this. What's your why? What's your reason for working hard, even when things get tough? Sometimes it's just for my kids. I want to make sure, you know, that I'm a good example for my kids. Come on. All right, here we go. Bye.